If you guys aren't aware about what's going on right now, you know this new slogan that the Democrats like to use, that no one's above the law, no one's above the law, right? They grind that slogan into your head. No one's above the law. No one's above the law. No one's above the law. You notice that in every TV show, every media, they keep saying that. What they're doing is they're trying to grind it in your head, try to brainwash you what it is. What they don't understand is that no one's above the law except for the Democrats. That's how they do it, right? Except for the Democrats. And if you've been watching my channel for a while, you know how I feel about the Democrats. The Democrats are a party of racist people. That's what it is. What's more racist than a bunch of liberal Democrats? They might not know it, but it's their own ignorance. They don't realize it until they're shown to their face that the policy they're doing is purely racist. All right, these liberal limousine Democrat. Right. One thing is that the one that got me is this recent case in Texas, right, where a George Soros DA violates the law, tell the investigator not to submit certain kind of evidence, right? And a Texas deputy was convicted. Now they have to do all these things, go all these legality just to pardon the deputy because it's a mistrial, because he manipulated the law and think he's above the law. These Democrats DA, right? Not only that, Alvin Bragg, right? He thinks he's above the law. The guy, the DA, the Manhattan DA that just indicted Trump, right? He had the time to indict Trump, but yet he left other criminals in New York to let them go. It seems like the only ones above the law are criminals, right? They said no one's above the law, but they're not prosecuting criminals. They let them out. So apparently, criminals are above the law, right? We're seeing all this dystopian thing happen in California, New York, letting inmates go. It's fiction coming to reality. You know that movie Escape from New York and Escape from LA with Snake, directed by John Carpenter? That's what's going on right now. Everybody's escaping from New York. Everyone is escaping from LA, trying to get out of this heat in this society, this havoc society. Right? The real racists here are the Democrats. They don't understand that. They keep voting racist policy in. Alright? Affirmative action, reparation, saying that you're a victim, you're beneath anything, you need the government help. If that's not racist, I don't know what is. Right? Telling you that you're incapable of doing certain things. Telling you they need to lower the standard to cater to certain kind of people, to certain kind of demographic. Right? Not to empower you to do better in life. Right? All these diversity hires, hire based on your race, not your capability of doing the work. If that's not racism, I don't know what is. The Democrat, they are the party of racism. I don't care what you tell me. Right? And I'm seeing all these minority people, the proud Democrats, like, have you seen all the things that they did? The terrible policy that they put you through over the years, and you keep voting for these people. These people never have a great idea at all. Never one great idea. They've been in power and nothing ever changes. Right? They've been in power. Obama been in power for 8 years, and he talk about all these changes. What have you changed? It was a stagnant economy. Right? He had all this time to implement all this policy to help black people, lift them up of poverty, and he didn't do anything. He did more for the rainbow community than he did for black people. The switch hitter Obama. So the real racist party is the Democratic Party. They don't understand that Republican. I'm not a Republican. I'm not affiliated with any party. But I know my history, right? The Republican Party was started by black people. At some time in history, they switched and went to Democrats. I think during the time of the New Deal, when they're giving free welfare. Not only that, during the Lyndon Johnson administration, where they give them civil rights, they feel like they got compelled to switch parties, which is totally ridiculous. It don't make any sense. The real party, the real racist party, the party that founded the KKK is the Democrat Party. They don't know that. Go back in history. The Democratic Party was founded by the KKK. KKK founded them, right? Robert Burns. There's all these video evidence showing Biden supporting racists and all that stuff. The Clinton supporting a racist. All these examples. And they still vote for him. He said all these racist comments about black people, and they still vote for him. They're just ignorant. They're just biased. Can they for once not be biased? Can they be more objective? Can they look at both sides? No, it's always their color. It's always their color. The Democratic voter, it's always about their color. It's always about the color. Can you put your color aside and look at the broader picture? They can't see the forest for the tree. What's happening? Inner city is collapsing. There's no job. There's food deserts everywhere, and they still vote for this Democratic Party. They're the party of separate church and state, but yet again they go church to beg for votes. That make no sense. They're the party to try to take your rights away from you, and you still vote for them. What rights is more advantage to colored people, to minority, than it is the Second Amendment and the First Amendment? All right. If anybody who needs their Second Amendment rights is the minority people. They're living in this hellish neighborhood all the time. They need to protect from criminals. And they want to say, oh, you don't need that. You have the police. While they're telling you need the police, they're defunding the police. How are the police supposed to help you if they're defunding the police? And how are you supposed to protect yourself if they're taking your rights away from you? Put two and two together. And next thing you know, they try to say 2 + 2 = 5. Try to brainwash you even more. Right? These Democratic voters don't know that their policymakers are going against them. They're not looking out for their best interest. I keep saying that at the end of the day, they go live in their ivory towers. They don't care about the constituents. They do this all for show. All these politicians, they're all actors. They're trained actors. They're lawyers. They got other profession. They were groomed for this. Groomed to lie to you. And they don't understand that. These people don't understand that. Their voters don't understand that. Their constituents don't understand that you're affiliated with a bunch of phonies. A bunch of lies. A bunch of racist Democrats. The Democrats are super racist. You don't know that. They say all these racist things, and they're still oblivious to what they're doing right now. They want to say they're doing it in good intention, not realizing what they're doing is causing more destructions, breaking up the family, more harm. There's no benefit from voting Democrats at all. All right, you see the way comedy is going right now. I see this one video about this Democrat woman trying to defend what Biden's doing. Oh, it's not his fault. It's not his fault. It's not his fault. Then when will it be his fault? He's been in office for 3 years, almost 3 years. When will it be his fault? All these disastrous policies that's happening right now, they keep saying, oh, it wasn't my fault. It's happened before the administration. When will it be his fault? When will he take responsibility and say it's my fault? Because it's under his watch right now. He can't blame it on the previous administration, who's not even in office right now. He's in office right now, so he has to take fault for it. And they don't seem to comprehend that. They're so hard-headed. Thick skulls. It seems like they're incapable of learning. Low IQs. Right? Department of Education has destroyed and failing our kids for years and years and years. They don't understand that. They understand these unions are not favoring for kids. Teachers union. If these teachers are only for themselves. If these teachers for the kids, it should be teachers and student unions. But it's not. It just says teachers union. They just come there, like every other government job. They just go there, just get a paycheck. That's what it is. They never hold a real job in their life. These bureaucrats. They know they're getting paid one way or another. They just come here and get a paycheck. Get a paycheck. Same goes for every Democrat. And most of these Democrats work for government agencies. Right? Most Democrat workers work for the government in some form or another. Either one agency to another. Even from the DMV, the post office, or whatever. Right? And they keep voting for the same failed policy. And they don't understand that. They're so hard-headed. This is why I can't resonate with these Democrats. They're racist, they're prejudiced, they don't know their history, they don't care to learn, they're lazy Democrats. On that note, guys, thank you for watching. That's how I feel about the Democrats. I never, ever want to associate with them. Thank you for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video.